All right, guys. You know what to do here.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back.
Who's doing the?
Oh, it's
Who's
you.
doing the?
It's
Oh,
you. Yeah.
okay.
Because you're
Okay.
yeah.
Wait. Oh my God! I forgot what it is. It's time for a chit chat, right?
Mm,
Oh,
No.
and let's have a
let's
chit chat. And
yeah.
let's have a chit
There
chat.
you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Come on.
yeah,
I can
yeah.
feel
You
it
can't-
slowly come back to me. Okay.
You
It's
got
like
it.
it's like that
You
meme
got
that's
it.
like, guys, I'm starting to forget the Chit Chats intro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
so
all right.
old.
All right. I'm ready.
Anyway,
I'm ready.
okay.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Mhm.
Welcome back to Chit Chats, everybody. My name is Antonio.
I'm Donovan.
And my name is Quinton, and let's have a chit chat.
All right. Welcome,
Yes.
everybody, to the very holly jolly Christmas special of Chit Chats and the Christmas special of Debate Night. Welcome to another episode of Debate Night. We got Donovan. We got Quinton. Yeah, a unique pairing. We've never had both of you guys on a debate night at once, so I thought this would be a fun opportunity to see how we all mesh together in this format. How are you guys feeling tonight, Donovan? How are you feeling with your debate skills tonight?
It's been a while since we did this, but I think I'm ready. I think I got my debate shoes on tonight.
You got something on, that's for sure. With that,
I got something on.
that mug there.
Quinton, what are you feeling?
Yeah, Quinton, what are you feeling?
A lot of people call me the master at debating. And no other way of calling me that.
Yeah.
I'm just, I'm not feeling very festive until the editor puts on these reindeer horns and a nice Rudolph red nose. Until that happens, I don't think I can feel festive.
I'm not feeling very festive until this shows up right here.
My favorite bit that you guys do is say, "Editor, do this thing," because I purposefully try to make it so I don't edit
Antonio,
these.
I can't feel festive until you do it. So
Yeah.
you gotta do it.
Okay,
Shit,
wait.
Well,
I'm feeling festive for half a second. Oh, there it was. Okay, I felt festive. I'm feeling
what does that
good.
even- you're just like leaving it to me to figure out what the hell to do.
Yeah.
Like, okay. Well,
I'm so festive I could sing.
Okay. All right. That's you've had. I've had enough. Okay. We're moving on.
All right.
So here's what's going
Just
down.
redact
guys.
that whole part.
Yeah. No, if you guys do, one day you guys will do that, and I'm not gonna put anything, and it'll make you guys look.
Oh,
stupid.
no.
You guys are gonna look so.
Dude, you
dumb.
did that. You did that in the Pokemon ranking video, but you did an edit thing, and you didn't edit anything in, and you looked like a fucking fool. You looked like
I did.
like an idiot.
Yeah.
I specifically went through that one and tried to make sure I did that.
You missed one. You missed one.
Yeah.
Fuck. Well, that episode.
Well, now you'll have to edit a big fat L on
that
your
episode
forehead.
is like 2 hours long, dude. Like, cut me some slack. It is fucking.
Yeah, and you're gonna have to watch the whole thing in great detail.
I
So,
tried it. I guess
multiple
I didn't
times.
watch
You
it
failed.
enough. I didn't watch
You
it in enough
failed.
detail. Oh my goodness.
All right, guys, we're being very rude. This isn't very festive.
Yeah, this is. I'm not
It's not
getting
very
in the Christmas
Christmas.
spirit right now, guys.
Yeah.
Here's
I
what's
think
going
I've
down.
lost my festivity.
Yeah.
So
well, luckily,
let's just
you have
get
this
back
now.
into it. Oh.
Look at
Okay,
me,
I'm
dude.
super festive now. Look what
Oh
you
my
did.
gosh. Okay.
All right.
Here's what's going down, guys. Normally with these debate nights, I mean, pretty much we're going to do like what we usually do. Each person's going to pick a debate topic for the other two people to debate. One person will be on one side, the other person will be on the other side. It depends sometimes. Usually I have the guest pick what side each person is on, or I have the guest pick whichever side. I guess we'll do it that way. I think it's kind of fun to do it that way. No, you know what? No, we're gonna do a coin flip. I think we're gonna do a coin flip, so it's a little bit more like random, I guess. A little bit more fair. Once each person has their sides, you get a minute to present your arguments, and then the person that picked the topic is going to kind of talk it out like, oh, okay, I like this about this person's argument, I didn't like this about this person's argument, and then eventually they're going to pick a winner for that debate. We're going to do that 6 times, 2 topics per person. And the special thing about this episode is that each of us has a couple Christmas-themed debates to present. So that's what makes this the Christmas special. So yeah, that's pretty much what's going to happen, guys. Are you ready to get into it?
I'm ready.
I'm I'm ready as I'll ever be.
All right, I have to ask at least 10 times before we can, actually.
Nothing screams more Christmas than November 18th, 2025.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
9:27 p.m.
It's Christmas today.
It's Christmas. Yeah. It's Christmas Day.
Yeah,
I'm gonna open a present.
Okay.
Whoa,
dude! I just saw Santa outside. He's right on my roof right now.
All right.
I don't even know how he's gonna edit that.
Say whatever the hell, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. So, to start things off here, you know what, Quinton? Since you're being such a goofy little goober, why don't you be the first person to present a topic for me and Donovan?
To present a topic. Okay. Sure.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
I'm excited to see what you guys came up with.
Yeah. Okay. I'll do this one first. This one's a little bit interesting. Is Christmas more festive or materialistic to most people?
Okay.
Interesting.
I thought this one might come up.
Okay. So that's interesting. I like that one. I like that one. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna pull up a coin flip on Google, and Donovan, I'll let you pick. Well, actually, Quinton, you tell which one of us you want to call the coin flip.
Okay, I'll let Donovan.
Let Donovan. Okay. And what's gonna happen is you'll call it, Donovan, and if you get what you call, then you get to pick which side you want to debate, and then I'll be left with the other one. So you want to call heads or tails?
Let's see.
You got to think really hard about it.
It's a 50-50.
No, I said heads.
Oh, you said heads? Oh, I didn't hear you say heads. Oops.
Yeah.
Okay, ready? Here we go.
Yeah.
And it is heads. Okay.
It's heads!
Wow. So you get to pick which side of the debate you want to be on.
I want to say that it's more festive.
Okay. I think
about the festivities.
The caveat is that if you pick which side you want to be on, you also have to go first. I think that's fair.
Okay. I think that's fair. Yeah.
So I got the 1 minute timer here. So you'll get to see how much time you have as you're presenting your arguments to Quinton. So when you're ready, you can have a little bit of time to think about it, but when you're ready, I will start the timer and you can go.
I think I'm ready. I think I can go.
All right. Go in 3.
It's
Oh, shoot, the glasses are coming on.
Dr. Donovan is in the house.
Dr. Donovan is
I'm ready to debate. I'm ready to debate.
I just got intimidated. Okay.
I'm ready to hear your proposal.
Should be.
Okay.
Mr. Carlson, I'm ready to hear your proposal.
Mm-hmm. All right. 3.
Okay. Start the timer
2,
whenever you're ready.
1. Go.
Is Christmas more festive, or is it all about the money and the buying stuff for people? Well, Christmas originated in a very long time ago, and the main purpose of it was to bring people together in a time of serious isolation. It was a time to bring people together to appreciate all the food that they had made during the harvest season, and to really bring together families towards a happy thing in a time in the dark when you're getting less hours of daylight. And when you think about Christmas now, what is it that really makes it special? Sure, as a kid, it might be that you're getting presents because you don't understand what's so special about Christmas. But as you get older, as you mature, you see the real value of Christmas is that you are brought together with your friends or your family or whoever you're celebrating with in order to just be together and appreciate each other's company and time, and to do things together that you wouldn't have time to do during the busy during your busy work schedule, during when you have too many things going on to appreciate the things around
you.
So that's what Christmas is all about.
Okay. Okay. Not to take away from what Donovan was saying, but did you guys even see the time going down? Because I realized like halfway through that I don't think it was showing the time going down.
No, I didn't see it at all.
I wasn't paying attention. I was focusing on Donovan's beautiful face.
Okay, that's fair.
So I don't even know.
I guess that's.
I'm
the
not gonna lie.
problem.
I don't have the timer pulled up. I'm just looking at you.
Okay,
guys.
well that defeats the whole purpose of me pulling up a timer. You know
yeah,
what?
because I feel like the timer will stress me out more.
Okay, well that's fair.
know?
I guess. Okay, sure. That's fine. Okay, well in that case, I might as well just tell you. You know, I might as well
just tell me.
I'll just tell you. I'll just pull it up on my phone, and
when you're doing it, I'll tell you. If you don't have, well, I guess
Okay.
you'll have it pulled up on your screen.
Okay.
But...
Yeah. Well, it's no point. Well, okay. Anyway, Quinton, you know, feel free
Message
to
heard, loud and clear.
contemplate Donovan's points for now. So my side that I'm debating is that it's more materialistic, correct? Okay. Got it.
I'm ready to hear your proposal, Mr.
Okay.
Sakai.
I think I am also ready. Donovan, do you want to time me for a minute?
Yeah, I'll time you. Just give me 1 second. I'll pull up the timer. Okay.
Or should the... okay. Actually, yeah, that works.
Yep, whenever you're ready, bro.
Okay. Okay, I think I'm ready.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, so here's the thing. I would argue that while Christmas is a very nice time in theory and in concept, I think that especially over time, more and more as time goes on, it has become so much more materialistic, so much more commercialized. I think that a lot of the special aspects of Christmas are merely only pushed in like marketing and in like media to get you to go out and buy things. I think that the marketing machine and like just companies are just really they're trying to capitalize on your nostalgic feelings of being a kid during Christmas and like the warm fuzzy feelings. That's why they crank out so many of these goddamn Hallmark Christmas movies. And you know they have all this shit in the store.
10 seconds.
Every year they it feels like it gets earlier and earlier. They put it up like right when Halloween ends. Boom, there's Christmas stuff. Go buy Christmas stuff. Go buy decorations, Christmas presents, all that stuff. That's it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting. So, I've heard from both people, both opposing opinions. And I do have to make a decision on who I think has made the better argument in this scenario. I will start in the order of who was debating. So, Donovan, I really liked that you started with why does Christmas even exist? Like what it came from, the origin, why it started, and how that has translated to the now, to the current time, and how even though it's been such a long time since Christmas has existed, has originated, and has become a thing, it has still kept the meaning of festivity and overall jolliness to this very day. Next, Antonio, what I really liked about your debate is you immediately start going with, this is what Christmas is now. You know, forget about what it used to be. This is what Christmas is now. It has become this commercialized asset for all these companies to sort of make it not only like a better way to sell their stuff, it's to promote consumerism, and even the things that maybe originally promoted festivity is now a commercial slop. It's now like subliminal messages to make you want to buy more goods. And I have come to a conclusion, and I think the deciding factor here is what I was really looking for is because I think you both had really compelling arguments, was something more specific, like, something more like supporting your arguments, some supportive evidence, like anything specific. And I think Antonio came closer to being like, hey, this is stuff that's happening in real life that we can all reference to right now that is currently making Christmas more materialistic. Where I think, Donovan, you were very broad and you didn't really have any specific things to support why Christmas is more festive. So I'm going to have to go with Antonio on this one.
All right, I'll take it.
But both very, very great very great arguments,
Thank you. No.
Personally, I think Christmas is more festive, but listen, as CEO of Quinton Corporation. I got to come to
well,
a choice.
I feel like everyone can kind of recognize both aspects one way or the
that's
other.
True. That's true.
Yeah. I appreciated the beginning of Donovan's argument because he's just like, what is the meaning of Christmas? Christmas comes to goes back to. It felt like a video essay where they're like
a video essay. That's what I was going for.
No, I appreciate.
I liked it. He hooked me in immediately. I was like, whoa. Okay, I'm ready. Yeah.
It's difficult. I think it's difficult sometimes to anticipate what the second person is going to say.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's kind of the job of the first person, is to kind of think about what
you got to try to cover all bases of what they're going to say, so you have some defenses ready.
But also, if the first person makes a really good point off the bat, then it might be hard for the second person to kind of
especially if you can't bring up a counterpoint. Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. It's an interesting little exercise for sure. Okay. I think, Donovan, I'm going to have you go next. I'm going to have you pick your first topic.
Okay. Have you guys both seen at least one iteration of The Grinch?
Oh, yeah.
I have. Okay. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. There's 3 iterations of The Grinch. There's the original animated one from like the 50s or 60s. That's like the classic one. There's the other one, which is the live action Jim Carrey one. And then the third one is the Illumination one that came out like 5 years ago or something. I've seen all 3 of them. But what I want to happen here is I want whoever wins the coin flip to choose first what version of the 3 they want to argue for.
Okay.
And then the second person will pick another one.
Okay, this is an interesting one because I had that thought for a topic actually very similar, but no, I appreciate the way I was gonna do it was a little different, so I appreciate the way you're doing.
Oh, this is tough.
So let's see.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Yeah, I'm not gonna say too much about like where I'm coming at from this argument. I'm just gonna Donovan, you pick who you want to call the coin flip.
I'll let Quinton call the coin flip. Okay. Because you're the host, Antonio. So
that's fair.
You don't get to do that.
No,
I'm gonna say tails never fails. So I'm gonna go with tails.
All right. Let's do it.
Let's see.
Oh, tails failed.
Tails failed.
Oh no.
Darn it.
Shit.
Okay.
Oh well. Okay. Let's see here. I get the power of choice here. So let's see. I think I'm going to. What? It just depends on what angle I want to go at. I think I'm going to go with the original 50s, 60s Grinch, the 2D animated one.
Okay.
And Quinton, do you want to pick yours to start off?
Yeah.
So I know what
I'll go with the live action Jim Carrey.
Okay.
I've never watched the Illumination one.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. I think I'm ready. Quinton, if you want to time me for this one, that way Donovan can really soak in my argument or take it all in because it's going to be that good.
It's going to be it's going to blow my brain.
It's going to blow your.
I got the timer ready.
Yeah. Okay. I am ready.
All right.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right. So growing up, I think it's safe to say that, especially for like our demographic and maybe even other younger demographics, Dr. Seuss was a really big part of like our lives, in one way or the other. And specifically the old 50s, 60s Grinch animated special, I remember watching so many times during Christmas time every year when I was like really young, and I think a lot of people have a similar experience. I would argue that Christmas special is like the purest like iteration of like the Grinch in animated form. And it feels like kind of a cop-out to say that, but I think that it really is because at the end of the day, that was the one that had Dr. Seuss's involvement. And I think that it really shows like the energy of the film really does sort of like match the vibe of the book. And even I feel like it even elevates it to a new level. It obviously expands the story. The music is nice. It has the iconic Mr. Grinch song. A lot of really nice stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
Good argument. Very, very good. We will see if the opposition's argument is just as strong.
Oh, here, I'll time you.
This is gonna be tough. It's
I know,
tough.
following
I got
me
it.
is
Okay.
always tough, you know. No. Okay. Let me know when you're ready. I got the timer.
Okay. Hold on. All right. I'm ready.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
So at the end of the day, whether it's the live action, animated, Illumination, it's all going to be an adaptation based off of Dr. Seuss's book, that what he wrote. So I think no matter what, it's never going to be the perfect portrayal of what Dr. Seuss originally imagined, whether he was involved or not. What I will mention is that what Jim Carrey did amazingly was we all know him for his expressions, the way he's able to create these impressions, this characteristic that is perfectly, in my opinion, perfectly embodies what the Grinch should be. Not only that, but in the live action, I think that there are several effects. I'm sure, you can't do things that a cartoon could do so easily in animation, but even then, they still did amazing things with CGI, with the way everyone voice acted, with the way they went from the cave to the calendar to all the wacky props and gimmicks that were tossed around. I think that they not only did an amazing job, but they did much better than they did in the film. Not only did it come after, they could take what happened in the film and the cartoon, but improve on it.
And that is time. Nice. Very good.
Okay. All right. Also, very strong argument, I think. But I'm gonna say I think I have to give this one to Antonio as well, because I think I wanted both of you to go a little bit more into maybe the specifics of how the animation versus the live action supported it, and I think you did a little bit, but it was a little bit surface level, and I can't really blame either of you because you only had a minute.
Yeah.
And it's not a YouTube video essay, so you didn't have time to SCSI it,
Yeah, it's true.
But the reason why I'm giving it to Antonio, I think, is because Quinton, I think you hurt yourself in the middle of it, where you said that the live action version inherently can't be as expressive as the original animated one. And I think just by pointing that out, I think it kind of hurt your argument.
True.
Whereas Antonio didn't really have that problem. And yeah.
I feel like that's easy to
Although
do,
It is.
Because
I was just hoping that you wouldn't make that mistake, I think.
It felt painful. It felt painful not to mention it, though, because, yes, this is because I felt like it was like the elephant in the room.
Yeah.
But what I tried to do was here's the elephant in the room, and here's why I think even still it can overcome that. But it was,
I think all the reasons that you gave as to why, though, are also reasons that you could attribute to why the original was so great. And I also just think that Antonio brought up a wider range. You mentioned Jim Carrey's acting, and you mentioned the strength of the set design and the characters and all the actors in it. But Antonio, he mentioned the song, and he mentioned
I did mention the song,
the animation quality. He mentioned the song. He just mentioned a lot of things. I think that when people point to why is the original great, I think he pinpointed why it's so great.
True. Very true.
So I'm gonna give it to him.
To be fair, I do feel like I had a very big advantage because I feel like just that version of the Grinch is it's hard to follow up in a lot of cases, and I don't know.
I will say I think I'm trying to be as unbiased as possible because I personally in my head I kind of see them on a similar level. I love them both equally.
Interesting.
I don't like the Illumination one, so you would have had a harder time convincing the Illumination one.
I've never watched it.
I've watched
bad.
a little bit of it. Originally my thought was okay, if for whatever reason I picked that one, my angle I guess would be that it's the most accessible one because
True.
It's the most recent.
It's not terrible.
It's fine,
like,
you know. It like
for the younger generation.
yeah, it's just like a more modern take on it, and I think that there's value in that. But I was just like, nah, I'm not gonna pick
No,
that.
I would not know how to argue for that one.
No.
Yeah, no, I would have loved to argue for the original one because like I had a huge pitch for it, and I was like, fuck.
Yeah, I felt bad for picking it, but
Sure.
it also well, like I also vaguely, unfortunately, I only vaguely remember either. I'll be honest, because I think I've only watched the original once and the live action once, and that was when I was a kid. So I do not remember much for them. Yeah. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna bring up specific scenes that I was like, I don't even remember any specific scene.
I have hazy memories of watching the Jim Carrey one, but they are like, I mean, like they're distinct in some ways because like it is such a.
I remember the funny scene when he talks about self-loathing, when he talks about his calendar, like what he's planning for the day.
Oh, okay.
That's all I remember.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't even think I remember that, but that's no. That was
They're both kind of fresh in my mind because I watched both of them last year.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
I got it.
That's valid.
Yeah. I mean, at times
I got to get back on my Christmas movie arc. My tradition is to watch Elf every year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
I love Elf. Love Elf.
Yeah. It's a great one. That could be even another debate. Maybe. I don't know.
Wow. Maybe.
But speaking of another debate, let's move on to my first topic. Get one of you guys to get some points on the board. You know, it's lonely here at the top with all my 2 points. You know?
2 points already.
Yeah, I'm killing it right now.
Well, you've done the most debates, so you have an advantage.
That's true.
That's
I've
true.
been in literally every episode. So. Okay, well...
So you're cheating.
So I'm a cheater, yeah. And I'm wearing a Santa hat, which does, I think that really sells people subliminally to pick me, because I'm like,
so valid.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anyway, okay. So I think my first debate is going to be this. So when it comes to buying Christmas gifts, I don't know about you guys. I feel like I am not a very good gift giver. Like I always struggle, like especially like last minute. Like I find myself struggling to come up with stuff, and sometimes I'm just like, okay, you know what? If I just give the person money, then they can just pick what they want in a given moment. So anyway, I'm not to like go too deep into it, but I think the argument I'm going to present to you guys is it better to like get or make someone a gift, or is it better to just give them money? Or like a gift card. That's the side.
Okay.
So it's give them money / gift card, or get them like a gift.
Yeah, or get them like an actual tangible gift, basically.
Okay.
Yeah. Whether that means making it or buying it, whatever, you can interpret it whatever you want, but those are the two sides. Hopefully that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'll let Quinton pick the coin flip.
All right.
I'm going to say...
Yeah.
I'm going to say tails never fails twice.
Tails never fails. Ooh,
so I'm going to choose tails again.
If it fails again,
if it's heads again, it's a statistical
one. Yeah. It might be time to retire that slogan, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, you might have to rethink that.
Yeah. I'll never gamble again.
No. All right. Oh my god, dude. Jesus Christ. You'd think it was rigged. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god!
I swear, I don't know how to code this to rig, like, so this is just bad. I don't know. Anyway, Donavan, I guess that means you get to pick which side you want to debate.
I'm gonna go with what I think is the obvious one and say that it's better to get somebody a present.
Okay.
Okay.
Quinton, would you like to pull up a timer? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right. And
are you ready, Donovan?
I'm ready.
Okay, go.
All right.
Sorry.
3.
Not wearing the glasses because I can't see for shit with those.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1, and go.
Okay, so going back to the argument that we were having earlier about like kind of what the importance of Christmas is it materialism, or is it like the heart of Christmas, which is getting together with family and stuff and sharing memories. Gift giving is a part of Christmas, but is not the most important part of Christmas. It is essential to creating relationships between people, and it was first kind of thought of as a way to show your appreciation for people. And so there's a level of thoughtfulness that goes into getting a gift for somebody that um, I think is a skill and is something that not everybody is great at. And so getting somebody a gift is very important because it shows that you really care about that person. It shows that you really care about their taste and you know something about them to be able to show your appreciation for them.
Okay. Very good. Very good.
Okay. This is going to be tough. Okay.
Hey, do your best, okay? I think you can do it.
Okay.
I think you got this, okay?
Oh,
don't listen to
I think I have an argument.
This
dumb
guy says, okay? You know.
Okay.
I think you got a chance.
Yes. Right. Okay.
Donovan, you want to pull up a timer for Quinton?
Yes. Sorry.
Okay.
All right. I'm ready whenever you are.
All right. Go for it.
All right. Okay. I think I'm ready. All right.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, Donovan brought up something very, very important that I think will be integral to my argument. One, the thought that counts. So if it is the thought that counts, does it really matter what the gift is, whether it's money, a gift card, or a gift entirely? It's the thought that counts. It's what you give to the person. Just knowing that you gave a gift to someone, you thought of them, hey, this is a person that I want to give something. Shouldn't that already be some sort of confident boosting, some relationship forming, whether or not it's a gift that you decided to take a gamble on, or if it's just a gift card or money? And not only that, you can still create this sort of thoughtful surprise with a gift card. You know, does this person go to, does this person buy from eBay or Amazon? You know, you there is still this level of like, I want to think about this person, I cherish this person a lot, and I want to give them the right gift. And why play this whole surprise scenario when you can just directly give them something that you know that they would cherish and like, and get something that they would like for themselves? Done.
Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Very interesting. Okay, yeah. So yeah, like Donovan said right off the bat, I think that this did feel as though it was going to be a pretty weighted side to the, or weighted debate, but that's why I wanted to have it, because I feel like there is something to be said about both sides potentially, just because like, I don't know, I think it goes all back to like the idea of like commercialism of Christmas and all that stuff. But Donovan, with your argument, I think it made sense. It's very logical. Obviously Christmas is grounded in some sense of like, or at least like this aspect of Christmas. It's not the most important aspect, but it is like an aspect that comes up. It is grounded in sort of like this, sentimental feeling, or like, trying to, sort of summarize like a relationship that you have with a person. And I think that is definitely like an important aspect of it. And I think that obviously gift giving has a lot of value because of that. So I think that you did a really good job kind of succinctly sort of like honing in on that point about it. Quinton, I think yeah, and I think you, despite being maybe a little on the more like negative side of it, or like the more like sort of just harder side to argue for, I think that you actually did a really good job, not only sort of like honing in on like a point to try to argue it, but also kind of using what Donovan said in a way that supported your own point. And I think overall, like, I think your argument was pretty impressive to me, because it did kind of like, I do, see where you're coming from, even if you were kind of trying to be devil's advocate in a way. Overall, I think despite being on the harder side, I think you did a really good job, and I think that's why I'm going to give it to Quinton for this one.
I would too. I thought you did a really good job as well.
I think I think you did a splendid job, Donovan. I was I was so scared. I was so scared. And because your argument was so good, I had to grab it and tear it apart.
Just rip it to shreds.
You had to take it, and you had to get any little spot you could.
Like a little rat. I had to squeeze my way through the hole and just,
yeah. Awesome. All right.
It was good. It was effective.
It was good, yeah.
Thank you.
But yeah, obviously both of you guys did a great job. So right now the score is 2 for me, 1 for Quinton. Donovan, you gotta join us over here, buddy.
I gotta get at least 1 point.
That's right. I called you buddy. That's how disrespectful I'm being now.
Hey, do I look like an elf to you?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and now we're gonna be pit against each other because Quinton, it is time for you to pick your second topic for me and Donovan.
Okay. I have some really good ones out here. Like, does Santa Claus contribute to modern day late stage capitalism, or is Santa Claus a socialist, or does Santa Claus is Santa Claus giving gifts to politicians' children, effectively lobbying? But I think I'm going to choose something else a little bit more interesting. Like, does it feel better to give or receive? Something a little bit more political, if you will.
I like the other ones. I think
the other ones that's interesting. That's like Dean topics. Like whenever we have Dean on this show, on this like type of episode.
Do white people have culture? Is my favorite
like
of all time.
Like when I first came up with the idea to do this, I was just like, oh, we could do like Among Us versus Fortnite. And then Dean comes in second episode. Do white people have culture? I'm like, holy shit!
That's so
like
funny.
Jesus Christ, dude.
I was looking through some of the past debates and I was like, I feel like there's no way this one isn't Dean. It's what's better, dying in a donut eating contest or going through a wood chipper and living?
You know what's funny?
Is that one?
So
is that one not Dean?
Dean was in that episode, but that was not Dean. That was Tycho. Tycho
no
picked that.
way.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I was very.
Oh my God.
I was also very caught off guard by that topic. I thought that was brilliant. I mean, I thought it was great, but I did not.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, just just to feign all politicalness, I think the best topic to present is: does it feel better to give or receive?
Okay, I respect that.
Okay. So who's deciding the coin flip here?
I'll let Antonio decide.
Okay. I'm gonna. You know what? We're gonna test the theory one more time. Tails never fails. We're gonna try it one more time. See if it still holds weight for me. Maybe. Let's see. Tails.
Yeah. Or if it's just another lie.
Oh, dude!
It never failed.
God, Damn. It never failed.
It never fails.
I guess not.
It never fails. Yeah.
It never fails except when it does. That's all right. That's how it goes.
We're back. No, it never fails.
Yeah, it never fails.
There's no caveat.
Okay. So I get to pick which side I want to do. Okay. I think I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna pick. It feels better to receive. Okay. Which is interesting, but yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with.
All right.
So, yeah. Let me think for a second here about what angle I want to go at with this. Okay. All right. I got something. All right, Donovan. When you're ready, you can time me.
Oh, wait. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I'm ready.
Yeah. Whenever you're ready, bro.
Do it.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. So, the thing about gift giving is, it, like I was saying earlier, like it can be a really stressful thing. And I think that receiving gifts, obviously, like receiving, like it feels like so, selfish and stingy from a certain aspect. But I also think that there is sort of like this like comforting factor to it. And I do think that, with all the stress that people deal with throughout the year and, like leading up until Christmas, I do think that there is something special about like just being amongst the people that love you and like seeing how each of them sort of value you and like what they give, whether that is a gift card or cash or like a physical gift. I think that alone can be really interesting to see, and it kind of like brings a sort of different outlook on your dynamics with people. And also, I just think it's a really nice time to just kind of like, not be all caught up in the stress of the year and just like be there and just like see what you're getting. Yeah. That's it.
All right.
Nice. All right, Sakai, your proposal has been heard.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
Mr. Carlson, if you'd like to come into the room, please.
Yes.
Okay. Whenever you're ready to set the timer for me, I'm ready to go.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. If you're ready, I'm going to start it in 3, 2, 1.
All right, so Antonio, you hit on something really important there, and that is the selfish and stingy part of Christmas. And if you're only receiving, how are you showing that you care? How are you showing that you are willing to go out of your way to strengthen the relationship between somebody? And, again, as a kid, it feels very, very good to receive because you're getting something that you wouldn't be able to get because you don't have money. But when you're an adult, you can buy whatever you want. But you're not necessarily going to get so many opportunities to know that the people around you really care about you and are willing to go out of their way to strengthen your relationship between you and them. And that's really what it comes down to. So that's it. That's my argument.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Dang, look at you, not even using your full time. Wow.
Wow. So confident. He's not even using his full time.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. All right. Quinton, you take it away. Tell us your thoughts.
Once again, very, very amazing proposals here. I'll start with, once again, the order of everyone debating. Antonio, you immediately started with, yes, it might be selfish, but hey, you really get to, it's not about whether or not it's, morally correct or morally wrong. It's about whether or not it feels better to receive. And I know you didn't say it was morally incorrect or anything like that, but you were talking about how it's this amazing experience of seeing all these people around you test, like you almost, not necessarily a test, but it feels like they get to show how much they care for you, and it's this amazing experience of you being like, hey, this person got me this person got me this, and it feels amazing. It feels amazing to receive, because not only am I getting something out of this, like a material object, but it's also like I get to see how much my friends or other family, etc., care about me, which is amazing. Something I will mention that you almost shot yourself in the foot about, and Donovan talked about it immediately, was the act of being selfish. And I was like, ooh, doesn't that mean like, because there's almost like this guilty feeling, and like, does that mean like, does it actually feel good? And then, Donovan immediately talked about like, it's selfish, it feels like, Donovan, you talked about how it feels selfish, how you don't really get to, if you're only thinking about receiving, is it really worth it? Is it really this situation of just, being able to give out gifts and think about people? You didn't spend any of the time that you needed, or spend all the time that you needed, because you're like, listen, it's selfish to receive. This is the season of giving. It's about, strengthening all these bonds with people. Mm-hmm. Oh, something that I think I wanted to hear out of the giving section was maybe talking about like why it feels good to give, because I think we were all sort of, you were under the implication that everyone thinks, yes, it is good to give, and
mm-hmm.
Yeah, but this one's a tough one.
Donovan could have used that last 5 seconds to talk about that, but
I know to talk about that. So, yeah, I know.
But I think if I had gone into that, it may have weakened my central point.
Interesting. Okay.
This is a tough one. I actually don't know who to choose in this instance. I think what it'll boil down to is...
I'm interested to see.
Fuck, I don't know.
Drum roll, please. Drum roll, please.
Hold on. All right. I can't even choose.
I sold my drum set. Otherwise, I'd get it.
I know. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, wait. Hold on. Going back to the argument.
Yeah. I got stuff I want to say kind of regarding this whole topic. I didn't get to
say. All right,
sure. Oh, well, I don't want to sway your choice.
You mean like, oh, never mind. Yeah, don't say anything.
After.
Yeah,
afterwards.
Yeah,
after I made my decision.
Mm-hmm. Whatever it may be.
Mm-hmm.
The gavel has been pounded on the table.
All right. You know what?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to go with Antonio again.
Oh,
I think I'm gonna have to go with Antonio.
Wow, dude. Okay.
The reason why is because I think that Antonio really hammered down why it feels good to receive, and I just felt like that was a little missing. That was a little missing from Donovan's argument.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry I wasn't able to provide that aspect.
No, it's okay. That's why it was so difficult. Like what it was a hair of like who to choose.
Yeah,
I think that's fair. Antonio had a good argument.
Well, this was another one that I thought was pretty weighted, and that's why I picked the side that I did, because I wanted to kind of be contrarian and sort of try to come up with an argument for the side that I don't really believe in. And I think I did a decent job at it. Like I definitely tried to like just like think about like the most like non-selfish way of looking at receiving gifts. Like because that,
and I think because that take felt so unique. Like it felt like so like, oh wow, that's a such a different way of thinking. I think that's why it stuck with me so much as it did.
That's I'm glad, man. I mean, like
my initial thought was to advocate for a side that I ended up arguing for, but as you started to speak, I kind of started to doubt myself, and I think for me it is almost easier to argue for receiving. I think because it is inherently a good feeling to receive.
It is a great feeling.
Yeah.
And I think that everybody kind of recognizes that.
Yeah. I mean, I guess
not that there isn't a good feeling that you get from giving as well, but
no, I mean, true. I guess it kind of goes down to how you asked the question, because I guess like it is sort of like you really could go in like either direction, because it's like it feels good in both ways, but I guess receiving it's a little bit more obvious, Well,
like, this question is kind of deceivingly more. A lot more to it, because I didn't ask, is it better to give or receive? Because I think if I said, is it better, that you could have made a very compelling argument for give, being like, this is a lot more morally, good than receiving. But I said, does it feel better? Which one, which one makes you feel better? Yeah.
It's interesting for sure. Wow, this ended up being a very like sort of introspective.
I should have went with
that was a good one.
I should have went with the lobbying debate.
Should have went with the lot. Yeah, I think that's the takeaway. That's the main takeaway. You should have went with that one. Oh well. Oh man. Okay. Well, I'll take it. I do try. I'm a try hard when it comes to these.
Yeah, he's trying. Donavan, I can't help it. He has the experience. And I just see it.
Yeah, that's why
he knows how to. He knows how to crack through my defenses.
The court is biased. The court is biased. The court served the same plaintiff twice.
Why do you think I keep doing these episodes? Because I just want to. It's just I want to show off. Really,
it's cheating.
Because you feel good receiving the win.
Exactly, dude. You look. My mind is blown.
Just get on with the next debate.
Next debate.
Apparently, I was right from the start.
Donavan, you pick your next topic.
Okay, we're going to go kind of broad with this one. And it might be a little vibes-based, but I really am interested in the takes that you guys are going to have for this one, because I think it could go in a lot of different directions. And so I'm going to propose something pretty broad here. And so it is a couple weeks after Halloween, and a couple weeks, or about a week before Thanksgiving. And then after that, we have Christmas, of course. So I want one of you guys to advocate for Christmas and one of you guys to advocate for Halloween.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's okay. Yeah, I could go either way on that one. Okay. So let's see here. Who called the coin flip between us last time? I think it was Quinton. Yeah. So
it was me.
I'll let you do it again, Antonio.
Okay. I have to keep on this tails never fails train. I gotta see if it really does if it does work every time. I'm calling tails. Let's see. No, shit.
Tails does not fail.
Tails.
Never
Oh,
fails.
No, it
Originally-
failed to
yeah.
give me.
But it refuses.
The.
That's an Undertale reference.
Oh, man. I don't even know what to choose because, like, because my first thought was Christmas because I think I can make a very strong argument for Christmas, but then I thought of an argument for Halloween that I was like, whoa,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. You had a little epiphany.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know. Can I pass this over to Antonio?
You want? Oh, you want me to pick? Even though you
Yeah,
won.
I want you to
can.
pick. I want you to
Ooh.
pick.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. Let me see here. I'm gonna. I guess I'll pick Halloween. I'll pick Halloween. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Um,
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, does that mean
Alright.
that you're going first since you picked?
Yeah.
Or no?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'll go first since I picked.
Okay.
All right.
I'm ready for that.
Get that timer
Okay.
ready. All right.
Okay.
I think I am ready. Go for it.
Okay.
I'm ready to hear.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, so Halloween. I think there's a lot of really cool little things about Halloween that make it such a special time. It's such a different feeling type of like vibe from throughout the whole year. Like throughout the whole year, leading up until Halloween, I feel like there's not really any holidays that sort of like embody what Halloween has. And I think like that's why so many people take to it, because it's so different, it's so unique. And even like compared to Christmas, like Christmas is nice and it's like unique in its own way, but it's also like a little bit like kind of generically sort of a happy time. Whereas with Halloween, there's so many angles you can go at it. There's like happy, sort of like taking part in like the fun side of it with like trick-or-treating and all that, but then there's like the more like eerie side with like scary movies and like all this like scary decorations and eerie stuff like that. You can go to Halloween parties and there's all this like creativity with the costumes that people wear, all this stuff. I think
And
that's why
time.
so many people like it.
Okay. All right. Fantastic.
Okay.
Now we call the opposition to the
Yes.
stand.
All right. Okay.
Whenever you're ready,
Oh,
bro.
right. I keep forgetting. Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Are you ready, Quinton?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm ready. Okay.
Okay. For Christmas, begin in 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, I want to argue that everything that you can do on Halloween Day, you can do in Christmas and better. Trick or treating, you get candy all the time in your stocking. Halloween parties, there are Christmas parties. There are dressing up. People dress up all the time during Christmas. Not only that, but you receive gifts, you give gifts. It is a time of merriment, festivity. There are so many applications to Christmas besides just the festive times or the simplistic times. There's not just a little cool things to Christmas. There's a lot of cool things to Christmas. It is a meaning, it is a holiday, it is a time for bringing people together that I think completely exceed and go far beyond than what Halloween is. In fact, a lot of people don't celebrate Halloween, but then they celebrate Christmas. I think Christmas is a universal sort of holiday of enjoyment, and I think there are so many applications to it that Halloween just cannot compete. And that is the end of my argument.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Wow. For being such a kind of broad topic with a lot of different avenues and things that you could argue for on each side, I really think that both of you guys did a great job. This is a hard one as well. I think let's start with Antonio with Halloween. The first thing you said was how unique it is, and that was kind of your main thing that you stuck with the whole time. That was your main argument. And I think that's a fair argument to say that it's unique, but I don't think you really explained. You said that Christmas was more generic, but you never really went into like why you just said it was generic. And I think that it's hard for my brain to kind of like understand where you're coming from there without some supporting evidence.
Mhm.
And then we move on to Quinton, where he just immediately went on the attack.
Yeah, dude, I felt
He
like it was
just
a
became
diss
a
track
fucking
at first, man.
attack dog there.
Like,
You
damn.
became a canine.
Ouch, you know?
And
That's fair, though.
you kind of, I'm not gonna lie, you put a hole in Antonio's argument a little bit because you had all these reasons why Christmas is not generic.
You put this hole.
Why Christmas has it is very
Mm-hmm.
unique. And I think the only hole in your argument was the end there, Quentin, where maybe you had given your entire take, but you had more time, so you were trying to think of more things to say. And I don't think that like the universality of Christmas really hit with me because even though I recognize that there's a lot of people and cultures that celebrate Christmas, I don't think that it's like more or less universal than Halloween in my head. And
Fair.
you know, I don't know. That it's just an argument that didn't really hit with me. And so I think your argument started out really, really, really strong and then kind of tapered off as you went. But
I was running out of things to say, so yeah.
yeah. But I'm gonna give it to you. And not just because I don't want Antonio to get a third point, but because
exactly
I think your attack
What about
your
fourth
your
point?
take
Actually,
to just go on the attack immediately, I think it worked, and it I was hooked from when you started speaking. So,
I don't know why I got so aggressive at the beginning. I was like, you know what, fuck Halloween.
you know what? That's what you got to do sometimes when you go second, because like you're
that's the thing. You
like the
kind of
rebuttal
didn't
at that
say
point.
fuck Halloween. You just like used Antonio's arguments against him.
Very effectively, I think.
Yeah.
No, I just want to say, I think it'd be really funny if one of these times, like, you were like, I think I'm going to give it to Quinton because I don't want Antonio to get a point. Like that, and that's all you said. That's fucking funny. No, but no, I do agree that I think, like, I don't think I didn't like do as good of a job as I wanted to on like explaining all of my points, but that's just because like I knew I didn't have as much time, and I just was like I was trying to like summarize as much as I could in what little time I had, but that's my fault for not.
You took like the last 10 seconds to kind of say like movies, decorations, parties. But then Quentin said, "Wait, hold on. Christmas also has all those things."
Yeah.
So I think that unfortunately, going second on this one was
beneficial.
I think it was beneficial.
And Quentin kind of knew that. That's why he made me go first, or he had me take the topic.
I actually thought I was going to go first, even though that happened. But then I was like, oh shit, let me pull out the timer. But yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Speaking of which, that like kaboom moment I had with Halloween, that I was like, oh, I don't know if like if you brought this up, I would have no way to like defend it. Is Christmas is effectively like just one kind of culture, like it's based off of like Christianity culture, it's like white culture, or Halloween is like the accumulation of so many different like we have yokais, spirits, it's so many other cultures. I would not have been able to beat that.
See, that's one. Yeah, I wish I brought something up like that, because one thing that you said that like stood out to me was like you said, oh, Christmas is a lot more like, you kind of tried to make the argument that it's like more people celebrate it, when I was like, I don't think that's true. I think it's like kind of the opposite, but it depends on who you ask in a way. I mean, but
I was about to say like you see kids celebrate Halloween more, but also you see kids celebrate Christmas and adults celebrate Christmas. So I was about to go like, bada bing, bada boom with that. That's true. Yeah, no, I don't really know who.
I don't know if I would have agreed with that either.
Well, it just depends. It depends on what you mean by celebrate, right? Because like, even if people don't like go out trick or treating, like they still go to parties, they still put on scary movies.
True.
They still, like
they still decorate the house.
You could have made an argument for it. So.
There's still there's different ways to go about it. That was a good, definitely very broad debate. We could have been like talked a lot more about each side, but but that's the curse of debate night. You only got that minute.
It's the 1 minute.
You gotta do all you can in that minute. So okay, Quinton, you now have 2 points. I've got 3. Donovan's got 1. It all comes down to this: who's going to get this final point between you two? I gotta figure
Who
out
is the master debater?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Okay. I could go for like kind of a ah no. Ooh, okay, I could go like I'm gonna have you guys kind of pick. I could go for like more of a grounded one or a like a lighthearted one. What are you guys feeling?
Wait, I just got huge deja vu. Where I
What?
think I saw a clip of debate night where Antonio was like, "Hey guys, pick the topic for me," or someone was like, "Hey, pick the topic for me," and then
Yeah.
someone picked the topic, and then everyone else there got angry for the topic picked. I think
What?
that was in like, yeah, I think I
Really?
saw a clip. I don't know where I saw it, but
Everyone
like,
got angry.
anyway, never mind. Sorry,
It might have been
I got
Dean.
deja vu.
No, it might have been.
I think it was involving Dean. Anyway, whatever.
That's funny. It tends
All
to happen
right,
with Dean. Um,
yeah, I spaced out
Dean
a little
said,
bit.
Dean said, should I talk about white people culture or should I talk about
Uh,
Among Us?
hmm,
That's what you're getting
also.
deja vu for.
okay.
Maybe.
Um,
Anyway, what were the two prompts again?
do you guys want like a light-hearted one to end things off on, or do you want like a grounded, like sort of serious one? Like, it's not that serious, but it's more serious.
I could go either way. I always kind of feel like ending it on like a really hearty, like involved debate is a good
Provoking.
thing.
Yeah.
But I also like the lighthearted ones as well. So I could go
Well,
either way.
the only reason
You know,
why
let's
I
go.
ask is because we
Mhm.
had like a lot. I feel like we had a lot of like grounded ones, so like I don't think it's bad if
Sure.
we end on a lighthearted one. But either way,
Yeah.
True.
Either
You know what? Let's end
I
on a
would be
lighthearted
satisfied
one.
with you.
it's not a
Yeah.
lighthearted one.
I was gonna say
Okay.
let's go thought provoking, but we've had a lot of thought provokers. So
Yeah,
you
we
know what?
did. So
Let's get
I'm ready to be
lighthearted. Let's
silly.
yeah, let's get a
yeah.
little
Let's get
silly and
jolly.
wacky
It's
now.
jolly.
So
Yeah. Look at this peppermint in my mouth.
yeah.
Mm.
Okay. So okay, my silly wacky one. I don't know.
Dude,
if
I'm
it's-
drinking peppermint tea. I'm in the holly jolly mood right
Dude,
now.
I'm
Wow.
drinking peppermint water. Yeah, you
I'm
can't-
drinking
Nice.
You
peppermint
can't prove to me
zero
that it's
sugar 7-Up.
Dude, hell yeah.
Let's go.
My if you can even call this silly or wacky, my silly wacky final debate is the SpongeBob Christmas special versus the Phineas and Ferb Christmas special. You got to tell me which one is the ultimate 2001/2002 baby Christmas special for our demographic.
Darn it! This is once again testing my horrible memory.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's the thing is that if you don't, you
Same.
gotta
For
scrounge
real.
up whatever you remember and try to convince me one way or the other. Donovan, I see you doing a little bit of research over there. That I'll allow that for if
You
you
could
want to look
say
up like
that.
a quick little plot summary or whatever. Like I'll allow that as long as you are able to like put a very succinct little argument, little bow on top, if you will, like Christmas bow. If you kind of want to like do that, but keep in mind you might have one or the other. So if you're looking up one, you might end up having the other one. Just saying. But yeah. Speaking of which, I think I'm gonna have Donovan. I'm gonna have you call the coin flip, the final one.
Argue for it. Okay.
Tails never fails.
Tails never fails.
Tails never fails.
Going tails one
Woo!
last time for the night. Let's do
Come
it.
on. Come
All
on.
right.
Tails never fails.
Oh, tails never fails. Oh,
Tails
man.
never failed.
Holy
Oh,
moly.
wow.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
Oh,
yeah.
thank the Lord.
Good for you, dude. Okay, you get free range. What do you want to go with? SpongeBob or Phineas and Ferb?
I'm going with SpongeBob.
Go
I'm
with
going
SpongeBob.
Darn it!
Okay.
I mean,
Ooh.
I'm cool with
I
that.
mean, yeah. Ooh. See that could be a strategy in and of itself. Quinton's trying to make you think that he's not confident, and then he's going to come in with a banger argument. So
Quinton is a smart
Hey.
man, but I don't think that he plays 4D chess.
That's right. You're right.
I
He plays
play-
5D chess. Right,
Ooh.
Quinton?
I don't even
Okay.
play chess.
Okay.
Dude, I don't freaking. Okay.
Fair enough.
All right. Bringing up the clock.
Okay. The odds are stacked against Quinton. Well, maybe not.
No,
We'll see.
I got it. I got
Okay,
it.
He's
Watch.
got it. All right. Oh yeah. So Donovan, you are going first. So Quinton, you can pull up the clock so I can take in Donovan's argument here.
Okay. Ba-ba-ba.
Okay.
Sorry. Someone texted me. I know this is really good. Okay, hold on. Okay, mom texted me. She was asking what I was doing. Okay.
You're like,
all
I'm
right,
in
you
debate
ready,
night,
Donovan?
Mom. Come on.
Are you ready, Donovan?
I'm ready.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
I will not only argue that the SpongeBob Christmas special is better than the Phineas and Ferb Christmas special, but I will argue that it is the definitive Christmas special of all time. And the reason why is because it gets at the heart of what Christmas is all about, and that is about belief. Christmas is about believing in something and having so much faith in something, whether it be in the people that you love or in Santa. And I think that the SpongeBob Christmas special does such a great job for making a case for belief in something through Squidward's journey in not believing in Santa and then wanting to make up for how he hurt SpongeBob and then ultimately believing in the spirit of Christmas himself, that it just
Time.
it's everything that you need in a Christmas special, and it has iconic moments as well.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Pretty good. Good. I enjoyed that. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Quinton, when
All
you're
right,
ready.
Antonio. Before I debate this,
Yeah.
can you repeat the prompt one more time?
The prompt was just which Christmas special is better, the SpongeBob Christmas special
Okay.
or the Phineas and Ferb Christmas special?
Oh, okay. This is gonna be tough, but I think I got
The
it.
first one, because there were fun fact, there were several Phineas and Ferb Christmas specials, but the first one is the most iconic one.
Oh,
So
it's the one we were talking about earlier, right?
yeah, it's the one we were talking about earlier. Yeah.
Okay, I might mix them together because I have zero memory, but
That's okay.
hopefully what I'm saying you can fact check me after I finish this debate, but I'm pretty sure I remember some parts of
I
it.
will
Anyway,
not dock you points if you get, like fairly insignificant details wrong, just because like whatever. Like,
I'm just gonna mention Candace dies, and that's gonna be my debate. Is that she
and that's
dies.
why it's better.
I'm pretty sure
that's
what
why, because I
happens.
hate Candace.
What?
No.
All right. I'm
Okay.
ready.
I don't remember that.
Donovan, whenever you're ready, go ahead and start the timer.
Oh yeah, sorry. All right, yeah. Whenever you're ready, bro.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, so the prompt is which one is better? I think there are so many Christmas specials that are all about bringing things together, being about belief, Santa Claus, and festivity, which I think you can find in the Phineas and Ferb special. There's a lot of memorable music. They meet Santa Claus. It's all about belief. But I think that this special is more than that. It is about destiny forging. They see that their destiny is being on the naughty list, but they go out of their way to say, hey, no, this is not our fate. We are going to forge a destiny of not being on the naughty list, of creating our own future, which what is more inspirational than that? Not only that, Candace Flynn, I think that's her last name. This is one of the very few episodes where she is not busting them. She is once again joining the kids in forging her own destiny. And what is more special than that? A normal foe joining everyone together to forge their own destiny and coming together. And what is more Christmas than that?
Ooh, dude. All right. I like the idea. Quinton just passes out after.
That was my 5D. That was my 4D chess attack.
All your energy.
I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed.
into
I'm
that.
going to get in my bed.
Very good. Very good. Okay.
I was exhausted.
Ooh, okay. A lot to unpack here. So, starting off with Donovan. Donovan, I think that you actually brought up a point about the SpongeBob Christmas special that, like, I didn't really contemplate to its full effect, because like obviously I've seen it enough times. I know the premise, but like I don't know, I don't always like think about it from that like more deeper perspective, like about how like it's sort of encompassing the idea of belief that it comes with Christmas, and sort of like the all the broader sort of idea of that when it comes to the holiday. But yeah, definitely very true. I think what could have helped your argument is if you brought up the joke in the episode where there's like a donkey sound played over Squidward's face. Like I think that would have like really sold me. And then I definitely would have picked you.
Oh, well, I was about to get to that.
Actually. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Well, maybe next time.
I actually cut Donovan's timer short because I knew he was about
to bring it up.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not saying I'm not going to pick you, but I'm just saying like that would have like secured the win 100%. But it's okay. Either way, no, definitely made a lot of really good points about that. I think that, showing how much confidence you had by starting off with it's the definitive, not just better than Phineas and Ferb, but definitive Christmas special. Like that's a big claim to make because there's a lot of Christmas specials out there. But I think that you had some good points to back that up. So I'll give that to you.
Me.
Now,
Quinton, you understand me.
I do understand you. And I will say I am entirely not biased to either one. I love both of these specials. I love both shows. That's why I wanted to say it because I was wanting to say like, obviously I remember them a little bit more than you guys might, and that's okay. But
that was my thing. If I got Phineas and Ferb, I would have been fucked. I don't remember
I thought the Phineas and Ferb one was like iconic and like people knew it, but I guess not. Like,
I remember the Phineas and Ferb one more, so I'm glad to have the Phineas and Ferb one.
Okay,
I'm gonna have to go back and watch it now.
Okay, and I'm not gonna say it here. I'm gonna bring up after I pick, like I'm gonna say kind of like why I like that one, but either way, Quinton, I think that you like, first of all, overall your tone was very confident, very like eager, like you had a point to make and you really like drove that home. I think that was really really good. It really sold me. Like initially I was like, wow, damn, he's going. And overall, with what you were saying, like the whole point of like trying to like make your own destiny, like that's powerful, man. That's like, and again, like I didn't necessarily think about that when it comes to that special. I think maybe I look at these on a little bit more of a surface level than I should, because I just like Christmas specials. But yeah, no, for sure. I think the point that you made about Candace, like, being sort of like a team player in the episode, that's a really good point, because like that's not a very, like, we don't associate that with Candace. Like, like you said, she is kind of more seen as a villain, and I think that is a strength of the episode that like breaks up the norm, which I think like again makes that episode like have a little bit more value and stand out a little bit. One point that I would have actually genuinely liked to seen from you is sort of the like iconography of the songs in the episode. I mean, Phineas and Ferb in general has like a ton of great songs, but I think like, obviously it's like a motif throughout the episode is just like all these songs that are included.
True.
And with SpongeBob too, that there's a couple songs in the episode, but it's a little bit less of a focus. Either way, both of you guys did a really great job, all things considered, both of your arguments. This is a tough decision for sure. You know what? I think, oh man. I could honestly go either way. I think I'm going to okay. I think I'm going to give it to...
Let's play rock, paper, scissors.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. Like, okay. Yeah, you know what? Go ahead. Play rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
That's how we're deciding.
All right.
I like to think that our arguments speak for ourselves. That's our rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So
now, did Donovan choose paper or did I choose scissors?
You want me to... Okay, so we're back to me.
Yeah, you're back to you.
I mean,
you're not. Hey, listen, I had a tough decision earlier, and I couldn't get out of it. You can't get out of it.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay. You know what?
You can do this. What does your heart say? What does the heart of Christmas? Is the heart of Christmas?
Okay. The heart of Christmas says I should give us all a point because it's the season of giving, and we're all winners here. But my brain says Quinton wins.
Oh. Okay. And you know what that means?
But barely, because I think both of you guys again did a really good job But yeah, Quinton barely edges it out for me.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And you know what? In the history books, they don't look at who barely wins. They look at who won and who lost.
Yeah. Now,
all right, you are a loser.
Now, here's my question: Who? I don't even know who has how many points each of us have. Like, I think I have 3, and I think Quinton also has 3.
Yeah,
I think.
Okay. And I have none.
And you have nothing.
But you know what?
No, I thought you had 1.
I thought you had 1 too. Did you? Yeah. Wait.
Wait.
Yeah, I don't.
Antonio won for both of my debates.
Yeah.
No, so you won the first one, Antonio.
What?
No, because Antonio, he won in the argument that Antonio had, which was your first prompt. What was your first prompt?
My first prompt. Mine?
Yeah, Antonio's. What was your first prompt?
Mine was was should you buy a gift or give cash or like give a physical gift or give cash?
Donavan won that one.
I did?
So he does have 1 point.
I thought you won that one.
Wait a minute.
I think you won that one.
No, Quinton won that one. Because
wait, really?
Yeah, Quinton, you did.
Wait, how many? Because there's only 6 points total.
Yeah.
So 3-3.
Yeah. I think this is a first in debate night history where someone got no point.
Absolute zilch. But you know what? I had a good time.
But you had a good time. And really, doesn't that make all of us winners here? Is if we all just had a good time. It doesn't matter. We were talking about this off camera. The points don't matter. They're just
there. And there's nothing more Christmas.
Sleep tonight.
Yeah. No,
there's nothing more Christmas than, the rich and the poor all coming together.
Exactly. And isn't that just a beautiful message to end on?
Yeah.
So either way, guys.
Give it up for Christmas.
Give it up for Christmas. Thank you guys so much for being here. Yeah. I had a great time. Regardless, I
had a holly jolly time.
Dude, I had a merry Jerry time.
Whoa.
Don't mention that name.
Don't mention that name. Either way, I thought that was fun. I loved hearing you guys' arguments. I loved hearing the different Christmas debates. Honestly, like I was saying off camera, like I thought we weren't going to have enough material to do all Christmas themed topics, and we did. So I'm
lo and behold.
Lo and behold, man.
This is truly how Chit Chats saved Christmas.
Yeah, exactly. That dude.
That's going to be the name of this episode.
That's the name of this episode.
Chit Chat saves Christmas.
Dude, that's I love it.
My heart grew 3 times bigger.
Oh my gosh. My penis grew 3 times bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the
Donovan shrunk 3 times.
Donovan, yeah.
Yours grew 3 times because you got 3 points.
Yeah, exactly. Every time I got a point, just right. Anyway, guys.
It just goes to show that receiving is better
it's
than
better.
giving.
Yeah.
It's better.
And you know what they say about gift giving? It's
better than bug catching.
It's better than bug catching. All right. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being here. It's been a pleasure. It's been truly an honor. And I hope you all have a Merry Christmas. I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas. It's, Christmas is obviously this month that we're recording this. So yeah, it's
of course. And make sure you like down that chimney. You place subscribes under the Christmas tree, and you ring the festive notification bell to know when the next Chit Chat episode comes out, or any other episode.
Yeah.
I don't actually know if Chit Chats are on a separate channel or if it's on the main channel. Which channel is it on?
It's on you'll have to wait and find out. It's a surprise.
And
watch it be a channel called Chit Chats.
Yeah. Watch it be. Yeah.
Everybody
I don't even know.
Everybody say it together.
Yeah.
Thank you
for the Chit Chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.
Woo. All right. Yeah. And as always, Brother Fist.
Brother Fist.
Brother
Fist.
The Holly Jolly Brother Fist.
Yep. Festival Jolly. Yep.
Awesome.
And also,
wholesome.
What about this?
Fuck you.
And what about this?
What?